CEOs of public companies, time is money. Time is money. Now, you probably know that. I mean, theoretically, you probably have an understanding of that theory, but you're not applying it to your business, and it's costing you millions, potentially billions. That's right. You're costing yourself, your family, your employees, your country, potentially billions of dollars. Here's why. There's something that you may be missing. What you're missing is the value of having a high-performing stock. Look, if you want to succeed, you need to focus on the stock price. As a private business, you don't need to do that. A private business, your main focus is on growing the revenues, growing the business, but also creating enterprise value. It's very important because the big money is made from enterprise value. If you've ever sold a business, you understand that it's not about the cash flow. It's not about paying yourself a salary. It's about selling your business for a couple $100 million, maybe a couple billion, and creating generational, transformational, life-changing wealth for yourself, for your family, and really accomplishing something. But you may not be doing it with your stock. I think a lot of you guys think, look, just because I'm a public company, investors will buy my stock automatically. I'm public, they know I exist, so as soon as I have good news, they're going to buy my stock. I get surprise for you. It's not happening. It's not happening. It hasn't happened yet. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. And I'll tell you why. Because what's happening right now is the only people who know about your stock, when you put out press releases, the only people who follow your stock is your existing shareholders. Because they punch it up on their computer, it's on their watch list, whatever it is. But the market, the billions of investors out there, they don't know you exist. So how can they buy your stock if they don't know you exist? Now, let's talk about your stock. Once your stock goes up, it's the tail that wags the dog. Your stock price is the tail that wags the dog. If your market cap increases from, let's just say 50 million, it goes up to 250 million, okay? You increase your market valuation by $200 million. And I've helped countless companies do that and much, much more. It's nothing. What is it? It's like a 5x move from 50 million, right? I've helped companies create $1 billion, multi-billions of dollars in increases in valuation through a couple of simple techniques I'm going to share with you. Absolutely no charge, so please stay tuned. Look, if you want to take your company to $1 billion plus market cap, or you're $1 billion market cap now, you want to go to the next level, listen up. Okay, the stock price is the tail that wags the dog, because look, again, if your market cap increases, you go from 50 to 200 million, you go from 50 to a billion, that means you have 200 million or $1 billion to play with, to deploy. That's capital. You can raise capital now. There's less dilution. You're not going to just blow out all your shareholders. If you were 50 million market cap, how much can you raise? You can't raise 50 million. You understand that, right? It's basic math. But if you're 250 million, you could do it. You could do 10 million easy overnight. We've had clients do that. Could you do an acquisition? Could you acquire a competitor? Now it's accretive. It becomes very accretive, right? You can attract top talent because they see your stock is moving up. They see you as a winner. When your stock is going up, the world loves you. When your stock is going up, you're a winner. When your stock is stagnant or it's going down, you're a loser. It's just the way it is, right? I'm trying to keep it real here, as the kids say. It's just the reality, right? Look, I've helped countless companies, guys like you, CEOs just like yourself, increase your stock price, increase your valuation, totally transform their business with Wall Street Reporter's proven system. Look, we got a 180-year-old brand, Wall Street Reporter. We have a massive track record of bringing investors stocks that have increased 10x to 100x. What does that mean? What that means is those investors, they're looking to us to bring them the next potential winner. Could that be your stock? Could it be your stock? Now look, there's only two things you need. You got to do these two things. I guarantee you that your stock will double in the next 60 days. You do this, your stock will double in the next 60 days. Number one is you got to start putting out news flow. We need at least 3-4 press releases a month. If you're serious, you're going to be doing 4 press releases per month. And then you got to show up on our live streams twice a month. You got to do a CEO interview, engage with investors, Q&A, so you can build your brand. You build your brand, talk to investors, explain to them your upside of your company, and show them the presentation, all that stuff. Look, the more they see, I'm doing this 25 years, it's working. Look, do you think that I'd be doing this if the system wasn't working for our clients? Seriously, think about it. Think about it. Look at the track record. Talk to serious people. Talk to money managers who run billions of dollars. Talk to family offices. They know Wall Street Reporter. Okay, don't talk to some mooch bums, your friends. Talk to people who actually have made money with our stocks, which is a lot of people, right? Look, you got to build your brand. You got to build your brand. You got to connect with investors. You got to build your following. You got to build a cult following. Like Jesus, right? He started with 12 disciples, right? When you show up on our live stream, you're going to start out with 100 disciples at least, right? Because there's probably at least going to be a couple hundred people on that live stream, and some of them are quite active, right? Here's what happens. What happens is when you show up on our live streams, all these people, these investors, right? They like what they hear. If they like your story, they believe in you, they're going to spread the word. They're going to spread the gospel. They're going to spread the good word. They're going to spread the word to others on forums and social media, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, I don't know, whatever, TikTok, YouTube. Look, one of the biggest secrets is it's the force multiplier of influencers that we have. Each of these influencers, they have thousands and thousands of followers. So what that means is you're not just reaching our audience, you're reaching all these other people. The more your story spreads, it goes viral. As your stock goes viral, it's going to go to the moon. It's just the way it works. I've done this over and over. We have a proven system. By the way, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's each of those influencers, they don't have thousands each. Some of them have a couple hundred followers. Some of them have 50,000 followers. Yeah, so it's the alpine air. It's a high altitude. So it makes it a little difficult to think, perhaps, maybe. Anyway, look, bottom line is those influencers will spread the word about your stock, and that's what's going to make it go up, because they're going to tell others who are going to tell others. Look, it's like a pyramid scheme. It's like how religions spread. You get people spreading, sharing the word, right? They're going to do the same with your stock, especially once it starts moving up. As we create momentum, as you deliver news flow, the stock will go up, right? How? Because we have thousands of investors are going to be hanging on to your every word. Not even thousands, it's really millions, literally. How is it millions? Simple. With our new syndication program, we get you in front of about 100,000 to 200,000 investor eyeballs each week after week. After 6 months, you're talking about 1 million to 2 million followers of your stock. 1 million to 2 million people, I shouldn't say followers, but people who have seen your stock. 1 million to 2 million. How many of them will put you on their watch list? 1%, 2%. So now you got 10,000 potential buyers. But also, of course, you got people buying it on the way up, obviously. That's how these things go. But much more valuable are those people who have you on their watch list. Because as you start delivering results, as your stock starts going up, the FOMO kicks in. They get fear of missing out. So all those guys who are watching it, who have been watching and waiting to see, are you for real? They start buying the stock, and the stock starts going up. It's the fear of missing out that ultimately drives stocks to mega highs. Look, by the way, this is all legal, ethical, moral, all that stuff, just in case you're wondering and all that. It's the market forces, fear and greed. We got to harness those forces of fear and greed, put them to good use, put them to making your stock go up, creating value, creating transformational, life-changing wealth for your shareholders, for you, for your family, for your country. That's right, your country needs your tax dollars. They need those capital gains dollars. All right, let's get to work. Let's make you the next 10 bagger. Get in touch, Jack Marks, $1 trillion man. See you, my friends, at the top.